The Elizabeth Fries Health Education Award recognizes a distinguished leader who makes significant contributions to health education and health promotion through program development, policy, advocacy, or research. The Elizabeth Fries Health Education Award recognizes Dr. Tuckson's tireless efforts to make health education more attainable and impactful, ensuring that all Americans have the knowledge and resources they need to lead healthier lives.
I started my public health career, I think, as a natural outgrowth of my parents. I was very fortunate to be raised by a mother in the 50s who was a visiting nurse. I also was lucky to be raised by a father who was a radiologist and an oral radiologist. And I think the combination of those two examples put into me very early a sense of an empathy that derived and called for compassion. It called for action, putting things into play. I really enjoyed reading books, reading novels, spent a lot of time identifying with people in need around the world. Their stories always resonated deep in my soul. I also have been particularly interested in the use of data and analytics, identifying what the major problems are, and then being able to create a narrative that invites other people in to be able to attack those problems out of their own self-interest, and others too because of their sense of needing to be compassionate human beings, people that have resources, wanting to find a way to make a difference as they look at the quality and the spirituality of their own life. And so I think by bringing those together, bringing together the voices of need with the voices of capability and marrying those together, I've learned one thing for sure in my journey at public health, and that's that every community, no matter how challenged it is, has its own share of assets, that we should look at communities from the context of their wholeness, not their deficits. I have been lucky in my career to understand that to do public health is inevitably and at its heart and core a collaborative, shared activity. There are very few, if any, individual stars in public health. What there are people who are somehow able to galvanize and to connect with others as we together collectively move forward to address important challenges. And so I think it's very strange for me to receive an individual award for public health, knowing that there's almost nothing that I have done in my career that has not been in collaboration with others.
Through Dr. Tuckson's leadership and advocacy, he has improved health outcomes and empowered individuals to take control of their health. Congratulations, Dr. Tuckson, on this well-deserved recognition.